Metallica, Run-DMC, and Jeff Beck were among the artists inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland on April 5th. The induction was aired live by music television channel Fuse. Metallica was the first thrash metal band inducted into the hall, and they welcomed back bassist Jason Newsted and were ushered in by Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea. Earlier in the night, Jeff Beck was inducted in by the one and only Jimmy Page, and hip-hop superstar Eminem inducted Run-DMC. Metallica, including Newsted, gave their thanks, and Flea, during the band's induction, talked about first hearing the band on the radio in 1984 in his group's van after finishing a gig.
I was just riveted to the radio, and all I could do, I was just staring at the radio, I was like, what the f***? Holy shit! There with Anthony, I was like, dude, this is amazing!
How's it going? It's been a wonderful weekend. It's just so wonderful to be included in this whole thing.
You know what? Remember one thing. This is really all about you people up on the balcony. Just remember that. All right? The real reason we are here, for all the people on the balcony, you know that. Thank you to everybody out there. We love you. Metallica's in the Rock and Roll Hall. Take that with you.
Jimmy Page inducted the very innovative Jeff Beck.
You'd sort of listen to Jeff along the way and you'd go, wow, he's getting really, really good, Jeff, you know. And you'd hear him a few years later and he'd just keep getting better and better and better. And he still has all the way through. And he leaves us mere mortals, believe me, just wondering and having so much respect for him.
I mean, there's so many people that have helped me, and I'd like to extend a huge thanks to them and a huge thanks to those that didn't. Help me out.
Run-DMC talked about the honor, and presenter Eminem said that the group changed his world.
I remember being in 9th grade when Raising Hell came out. 2 years later, I still remember being in 9th grade when Tougher Than Leather came out. I had skipped school, if you can believe that, to go buy Tougher Than Leather on cassette the day it came out. As soon as I heard Run's House, man, it was pretty much a wrap for me. Marshall Mathers became Eminem.
Jam Master Jay's mother, who's here, and R.I.P. to JMJ. Mrs. Mizell, she let us create routines in her living room. She'd come home from work, and we'd be there with the turntables, and she never told us turn the music down once. And I would like to thank you, Mrs. Mizell, for not turning the music down. We wouldn't be here.
Others inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year included Little Anthony and the Imperials, Roseanne Cash, Bobby Womack, Wanda Jackson, and sidemen Bill Black, DJ Fontana, and Spooner Oldham. The show was punctuated by perhaps the greatest lineup of rock guitarists on one stage, as Aerosmith's Joe Perry, Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, and Kirk Hammett were all on for the all-star jam of Train Kept A-Rollin'.
She was a hit star.